So today it's all about chatting about the Student Radio Training Day, which I went to recently. But first, for a recap, my name is Charlotte and I'm taking part in the Great Grad Job Hunt about my search to get into the career of radio. And I'm at Royal Holloway, University of London, studying English, but I'm mostly involved in my student radio station, Insanity Radio. So yesterday it was the big training day, hosted here, where lots of industry professionals come to campus. They hold sessions about different parts of radio, and also it provides really good networking opportunities for anyone who might want to contact in the future with any more questions. This taught me 3 big things about getting into radio, which I thought I'd pass along to anyone who's looking to do the same, just for tips for the future. Now, these 3 big things are: number 1, Twitter. I never quite realised how Twitter is just the epicentre of all networking that happens in media. It's less about LinkedIn and more just about Twitter, because if you meet someone in the industry and you want to contact them in the future, Twitter is perfect for that. So I'd say if you're not on Twitter and you want to go into radio, it's pretty essential. And also, just anyone you meet, it's good to follow them and then they can follow you back. And then if you post things about what you're up to, everyone can stay updated on your progress. So after Twitter, the second most important thing that I picked up at the training day to do with getting into radio was actually knowing what specific area you want to go into. So this is something I personally really struggle with. That when as soon as I get chatting to someone, they say, "You want to go into radio? That's great. What area?" And I'm always like, everything, presenting and producing and off-air, the operational side, even the visual side I find so interesting. So this is something that I really need to work on personally, to actually pin down that specific area that I want to go into. Because if someone wants to help you, it's a lot easier if there's that one thing that they can help you get into, opposed to trying to change it around every time. So that is something for me to improve on as well. So the big lesson from the other day was work experience, work experience, work experience. And this is really important for someone like me, and I hope for someone like you as well if you're interested in radio, as I have a lot of experience in student radio. I've had 3 years in it. I feel like student radio, that's all fine. The only thing is that it's very important to go out and also experience real life radio, and it's so difficult because obviously you have your degree and all the other extracurricular stuff you have involved in. But one thing I'm going to try really hard to do before I graduate is try to use each spare time I can in the holidays to try and go and get work experience. And I think, considering how many stations there are near us in London and how all of them do need help, a lot of extra help all the time with editing and tea and coffee runs, anything just so you can say I've got some proper radio experience of the real world, which is something I'm definitely going to be working hard on. Another key thing to pass along is that coming up is the Student Radio Conference. Now, this is just a training day, but huge, for 3 whole days. It changes location every year, but this year it's in Leicester at De Montfort University, which hosts Demon FM. And it's going to be fantastic, and there's so many opportunities there, so many networking opportunities. There's even chances for people to hear your demo if you're a presenter. So I think that would be my top tip for radio broadcasting. Like, if you want to go into it and you're a student and you're part of a student radio station, and it's something that I'm going to really take my own advice. And in fact, today I bought my ticket. It's going to be fantastic, and I hope to see all of you there if you are interested in radio broadcasting. So my last tips for today, before I do another vlog very soon: use Twitter, know what you want to do, work experience, work experience, work experience, and I'll see you at the Student Radio Conference.